What it do? What it do? We up in here, man. What it do, man? This T.O.G and Maroon podcast.
Well,
Right? What it do, bruh? Talk about the week. What? Look, we got it going on, right? We in our zone. We in our mix. We in our mix. Hold on. We in our mix. What it do, bro? How you week? How you week?
man, I've been chilling, man.
Alright.
Yeah, yeah, I've been chilling.
We in chill.
It's been a productive week. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you get up and you move forward. It's gonna be productive. You're thinking of goal setting and moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's been productive. Every day is something different. Hit that one over there.
Sorry, which one?
The, nothing, nothing.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but it all good. When like I told you, we doing. If you have a need for ID, Social Security card, or birth certificate, um, give me a call at the Empowerment Alliance, 205-639-3224, and we will help you get your ID, either renew your driver's license or non-driver's ID, um, birth certificate, and Social Security card.
And
So
if anybody can write in the comments, um, I want them to put that number in there, right? All right, you want them to put that number in there.
yeah, we'll get in there before we get off.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta do it right now, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it again. But we working on stuff like that, and and being mindful of your voting. There's a lot of things coming up. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of that. We'll talk about that a little later. But how yours been?
You know what, man? I always have mixed emotions, right? I see the good, then I see the bad too. So I really don't, I don't want to keep harping on bad. I always want to look at the positive, how we moving. We got to move different.
I mean, it's a different time.
Yeah, we got to move different. I mean, it's time out for foolishness movement. And I'm telling you, we just got to move different. We got to think different because times have changed. Everything is evolving, and if you're not evolving,
Check that on camera.
if you're not evolving, you're gonna get left behind. And we just gotta get better, man. It's just like I see good, and then I see bad. I be like, whoa, we back here. So I mean,
I mean,
it
it's the
just
cycle of life. If you don't change, you disappear.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean, my thought
Mm-hmm.
about you know are you willing and able to learn? It took me. I'm hard headed, motherfucker. You know what
So
I'm
how
saying,
long it took you being hard?
bro? When I tell you I'm hard headed,
I'm like,
so
we old school, we always hard. We know
yeah,
how to
so
be fine.
it I went through a lot of stuff for me to and I still ain't got there yet because things still ain't changed to the point where I see my future
Hmm.
in the way that this world is going.
Yeah,
Now I see my future in the way I'm going, the way I'm moving, but I don't always see my future in the way the broader scope of humanity is moving.
yeah.
You know, because of all the conflicts and the different moves of people in about different things in life. So
Hmm.
once I start seeing a more focused goal set that's going to a future that's going to be productive for our kids, then I feel more confident about what's going on. I see it for myself and my family.
Hmm.
And if everybody just looking for their self and their family, then it'll become global.
So look, let's get into one of our topics.
Mm-hmm.
Roles in a relationship.
Mm.
And look, and it's not solely about man and woman, like wife and husband. It can be a relationship, friendship, brotherhood, any type of relationship. It ain't got to solely be in um, marriage. Marriage is not the only relationship. You know what I'm saying. In what's
No,
going
but
on.
I mean, just interacting with people is relations. You know, my thing is as we learn to deal with each other in these different venues that we encounter each other. Who are we in these people? Who are we with these people?
Okay.
You know, what relationships do we have? You know, one of the biggest things that's going on I see in society, that's just me seeing it, is that it's a lot of domestic things that's happening. When they say domestic, that means family. It's people who know each other. It's people who are acquainted in somehow.
So you say domestic. I always looked at domestic like somebody fighting.
I mean, no, domestic is a relationship. It's in a family. It's in a relationship. These people know each other.
Okay.
That's what it means when at least when I see domestic. That's what I see because you can't be. I mean, we can't be domestic with each other if we don't know each other.
Always,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think what ring with me, I always see domestic as like domestic violence.
Right,
Be
and
like, so
that's
that
in a
means
relationship
okay,
violence.
okay, all right,
Okay, so
yeah,
and that comes from, to in my opinion, vulnerability, not being secure
okay.
or being played with in some type of way, or looking like it's being played with. And then when you play with somebody's vulnerabilities and take them to a place where they feel like they have to defend themselves, then you never know what might happen.
So look, I'm gonna get into the meat of it, right?
Hmm.
So when we talk about roles in relationship, so what kind of turned me this way? It's a big thing going on with Cam Newton or what he talked about earlier, and they had it, they blowing it out of proportion
Mm.
of what this guy has said on a podcast. Um, he said some things like um, a woman, a woman's role is like to cook, know when to be quiet, know when to cater to their man, and things like that. And so it was kind of blowed out today, right? They've been talking about it all over the internet. Why what Cam said, women feeling some type of way because he said certain things. He talked about a bad bitch, a boss bitch. Um, you
So
know,
what? Are these women that saying this? They dating Cam Newton?
ain't none of them dating him. Like,
Oh, they're not dating.
and so for me, I listened to the interview and Cam was basically like, he said how he was brought up. He brought up, he said he lived with his mom and dad and his grandmother. So he's more old school. So back old school ways, which was in our days, was a woman had certain roles and a man had certain roles. And believe me, I get times have changed. You got women make more money than men now. To me, it's no such thing as roles because if you're in a relationship, you become one. And if I fall short, then my wife should pick up where I fall short, vice versa. If she falls short, I pick up because we won. And we working at a certain goal. So to me, I just didn't understand what's the blowout. It was just that, and Cam said it was his verbatim, his words. He said, for me, he let you know, for him, what he looking at for a woman, it wasn't for all men. He's not speaking for all men. He's not. So he's speaking for Cam Newton. Not speaking for all men. So how do you feel, bro? Talk to me.
I mean, first let me the relationship I grew up seeing with my grandmother and my granddad, that was the most prevalent
Epitome, like
relationship I saw. I didn't see any roles. Grandmother did what she was good at, and granddaddy did what he was good at.
exactly.
It was not like, I mean, and it might have been whatever might look like roles, but I believe if grandmother had to go do anything that she needed to do to help the family, it was gonna happen. They worked together.
Exactly.
They were a team. It was not like he came. I've never seen, now my aunts and my mom and that, they might have seen, but I've never seen my granddad cut up about, you better cook me then, cause she never had those type of issues.
I think we as a people made roles. Like this your role. A woman's supposed to cook, clean, have the children, take care of the children. That's your role. I think we as a people made that a role.
I mean, everybody has their opinion on what their relationships are gonna look like.
Okay.
When I deal with a female, when I deal with a partner,
Mm-hmm.
I deal with a partner ever since the word, just like if I was on the street or if I was, it's my partner.
Exactly.
Only difference about this partner is that I sleep with this partner.
Mm-hmm.
I have a deeper connection with this partner. So there's other things that come even deeper than just being in partnership, but we are in partnership,
Mm-hmm.
and we should want the best for each other. And if we decide, however we decide, whenever we decide, if we decide how we're gonna do our relationship, that's our business.
Exactly.
And we don't go by any footnotes of somebody who had relationships before us. We set the tone for our own relationships. We live the way we decide is best for us. I mean, we're not trying to prove anything or be part of anything. We're just being who we are. That's what I get out of mine.
Good shit, bro. Good shit. So look, we got a couple of comments. We're gonna recognize people. That's what we're trying to do when they leave us a comment. So Rodney Patton said, "What's up, cousin? What's up? I think Rodney's in Virginia, right? I think you're based in Virginia. He was in the service.
Okay, okay. What's happening,
What's
man?
up, brother? I see you, right? I've been knowing you a long time." So Christopher Williams said, "Lindell, I just want you to know, bro." He said that I'm proud of you. He said, "I'm proud as fuck about you, bro. It's a beautiful thing to witness your personal growth, bro. I remember in the beginning how angry you were, how you have got out of your feelings and started to articulate a sound plan for moving forward, bettering yourself as well as your family. Bro, truly, I appreciate what you are becoming. I love you, bro, and wish you more growth and wealth." Man, look here.
Okay,
Chris,
that's great.
I appreciate that, bro. I mean, real talk. And you're not the first one that told me that. Like, not as far as saying I'm proud of you, but saying I can remember back when you was angry. And Chris, I want a lot of people to understand. Um, it wasn't so much about anger. I was hurt, right? I went through a lot growing up. People don't know my story, and that's for another time. But I was hurt. I came from a hurt place. And plus, so it's levels. When you hurt, then you angry, and then you start to like realize like what's important, what's real, and what's important to you. And so I'm in that place where it's a saying that go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And so I started to find those type of people that celebrate me, that love me for me, my flaws and all. Right? I'm not perfect. I got flaws, but they love me for who I am. So I started to realize I'm gonna hang around those folks. Those folks have my best interests, and just move forward, man, and vice versa. I feel the same way about them that how they feel about me. So man, that's the place I'm in. So I really appreciate you, man. Real talk. Me and this dude had this talk all the time. So he already know. We had this talk earlier. What,
Mm-hmm.
was it day or yesterday?
Yesterday,
Yesterday.
yesterday.
He told me some things and I listened to him.
I
You
mean,
know, he, yeah,
growth is a magnificent thing if you open your mind to it.
yeah.
The thing about Lindale that people probably don't know is that you know we've been knowing each other just as long as you've been knowing his wife. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
all
So
fine, yeah.
so when we talk about roles and we talk about how how you transcend roles. I was a dude back in the day that I had certain standards that were set for my family, and that it was like I was gonna do it or
Mm-hmm.
not be here. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I thought. In them days, but uh, I got set down. I got set down, and I'm often wondered, because a lot of times people, you know, behind something like that, everything could have went to hell. So I'm asking you, like, during that time when I was gone 18 years. You know what I'm saying? What was your what? How did you transition to to get into everything and keep everything? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So I mean, really, man, I don't know what happened. It was like you hear that voice, and they tell you it's God talking to you, and it you just had an inner voice telling you it's time. It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to. So I want to paint this picture and show y'all what happened. So Tim was always the leader of the family, right? Tim is the older guy. Everybody looked up to him in the family, and it was like what he said, go. Whatever he said, go. And so when he left, it was like, so I'm so used to not having. Before Tim came, I didn't have a mama. Well, I don't want to say that. Let me rephrase.
You didn't have a relationship.
Exactly. So I want to
Okay.
rephrase it. I
Yeah.
want to change that. I don't want y'all to take that. So I want y'all. My mom had me when she was 13. She was young. So by the time I was 4, I was adopted by my aunt. So my mom was about 17, 18. I think she left and went to Florida with her grandfather at that time. So remind you, my dad is not in my life either. So now I don't have a mom or I don't have my mom or my dad at that time, right? And so you always looking for you know somebody to follow. You always looking. So I done lost all that before time. So then when I met my wife, we came older. At that time, Tim was the leader of our family, of her family at that time. And so now I'm looking. So I'm in this family, and I'm looking up to this guy. And so when Tim had to leave and gone for 18 years, it was another role model. It was another male in the family besides me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I know how this guy loved his mom, and I know how this guy loved his three sisters. I know it, right? You look, he'll die for him, and I know this. You ain't got to tell me about this. And so when he left, I just felt like I got to step in place. I got to fill that gap until he come back. And so that's why I transition, bro. It's just I just
And see, the thing I'm looking for when I ask you that is that roles and relationships can be set,
you know
but only way they can be set to let you know that they gonna change,
mm,
cause they change.
yeah,
And if you can't be adaptable,
you
if you
gonna miss
can't
it.
be flexible, Bruce Lee said you got to be like water.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So if you got to be like water, why would you give roles in a relationship? Because to be like water, you got to move with the goddamn flow, baby.
yeah,
So
ain't no
I mean,
rules.
so
Yeah,
all this oh you can't do if a brawl go with what Cam say he want, then cool.
mm,
He done put down, he got what he want. That's them. But if you want something different, you go fish in a different hole. I mean, I ain't tripping about none of that. That's how I look at roles.
yeah,
You got to be flexible. You got to be able to. You got in the military. They teach you got to think on your feet because you got split second decisions. When people hit the beach in Normandy, they had what 3 seconds to leave.
you in, you better take cover.
Listen,
Yeah,
you better think on your feet, baby.
yeah.
You can't get in no set thing. Nothing. This shit changing every day.
And so I can speak on per se roles. Alright, so I've been with my wife 27,
Mm-hmm.
27 years. And I don't think we like this your role, this what you do. this what you. It was just like whatever you good at, you take.
Look,
You get a,
twin powers being
it,
activated.
exactly right. So you don't see a man far as a role like wash clothes, go to the grocery store,
Look,
stuff like that. But that stuff I do. But that stuff I've been doing. It wasn't no role. Like my wife, like I don't like going to the store. Okay, well we got a family. Somebody got to go to the store. It ain't about she. Hey baby, that's your role. You got to go. It wasn't that. Okay, she don't like to go to the store, and I know that. Okay, she don't like to start washing clothes. I would start washing clothes. She'll fold them up. It was never okay. This your role, baby.
y'all find a way y'all deal with each other.
Exactly.
That's y'all shit.
Can't
I
work
mean, but
together.
I'm
You
just
see what I'm saying?
saying.
I mean, man, listen, people be getting into this status quo bullshit.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. I mean,
Your
if
role.
that's what you do, that's you. That's you. You know, if you have to have certain gender roles or whatever, and if you feel like you're not masculine, if you ain't making whatever, do whatever, you feel like you're not feminine unless you feel like he ain't this and that. That's y'all thing. Find y'all people.
Cause you got some women. I mean, you got some
I
men.
mean,
I want a home cooked meal when I get off
yeah,
work. I
yeah.
mean, you
You
gotta
got,
find them
and
type of
you
women.
got them women that just don't say, yeah, I want to cook in my home cooked meal.
Exactly.
Y'all hook up.
Look, my shit was simple. Back in our day, we were together. I was a bologna
back,
sandwich,
but look,
hot
you
dog,
gotta remember
chips,
now,
Kool Aid.
it was cutthroat back then now.
But I'm just saying,
But
I was always simple.
but what I'm saying, what could not you couldn't help but be simple at that time. When we were coming up in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
they can pick and choose what they want. They went all design. Man, we was
You
coming
ain't no
up with.
choice.
Yeah, they got
Like,
internet.
yo.
I mean, that thing beautiful. I love it. Don't get me
Mm.
wrong. I love it. I love we advanced so far in all this technology and material
I'm
things, but
fine.
let's not lose our
Open
character.
the door and say, I feel both
So
of
look,
y'all.
so back. I'm just telling you, back like this just me. It wasn't no role. Some like I think our biggest meal was. And Laura said, well, I don't see it. Oh, so
On
our
Tim.
biggest
On Tim
on
page,
Tim.
he said, I feel both of y'all.
Okay, Anthony Doyle, I see you, my boy.
What's that, man?
Appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm glad you follow us, man. Continue to follow us, brother. Appreciate it.
And one love, baby. You know what's happening.
So look, our biggest meal back, me and my wife was rice, Salisbury steaks, and some biscuits. That was my favorite meal,
Yeah.
right? Like that was our biggest meal. Other than that, we eating hot dogs and chips.
I perfect that.
You did that. Bologna, hamburger. I mean, it was simple. Kool Aid. That was a meal. So I said that to my kids nowadays, and they be like, what? Oh no, I don't want that. And then look,
Well, who faulted that?
man, you know what? When we tried the tough way, right? So we did this. We
No,
be
y'all
like,
didn't.
I'm gonna show you.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna show you what
Let me
we
show-
did.
Okay,
Show
show
me.
what you did
So
do.
we be like, okay, we just don't eat tonight. They be like, okay, they don't eat. No, give a fuck.
This.
So what? Tell them what we do.
If you had a when Jalen was born,
Mm-hmm.
if you had kept fixing them sandwiches.
Let's exclude. No, Jaden was that child. Jaden wasn't like that.
Oh, okay.
It became to other kids.
Okay, you had kept doing the same thing y'all increased.
Yeah, when you get older, you get softer.
So they
You get older, you get softer.
expansion.
I mean, you get older, you get softer.
Y'all expanded their horizon, so they knew more.
I mean, exposure
And
equals
expansion.
you
Yeah,
know?
so
Yeah.
for them not to be like this would be to put them in a cave and say, don't look at shit. So you did what you had to do. Now you got to keep evolving with them.
Yeah.
This is why you have children.
Yeah.
They keep you going. They keep you on top of things as much as they can till till your time comes. You know what I'm saying?
So Kizzy Garfield said, those are basic grown folks stuff.
Well,
Exactly. Grown folk.
I mean, but see, you dealing with a lot of folks that don't understand
That
what
ain't
grown
grown.
is.
Yeah, like everybody think grown mean I'm 21.
I mean,
Like real talk, I'm grown.
I mean, but hey, hey, have fun with y'all grown is y'all grown, my grown is my grown,
Yeah.
and when I grown, I'm on, and everything comes on along with it. You know what
Y'all
I'm talking
didn't
about?
know he was a rapper.
At all times,
Look
you
at
know
him.
what
He's
I'm
sweet. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's spit on me. Baby, he's spitting on me.
saying? Yeah, you feel.
Yeah.
But I
So,
mean,
all right. So we talking.
so but look, now who won? Listen, who I'm trying to figure out. Every Wednesday,
Okay. Yeah.
you have
Look.
lunch,
Lunch on
free
me.
lunch.
Lunch on me Wednesday.
So lunch is on you Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
So who won today?
The dude named, look, it's a guy, look. I don't know if I'm saying it right. His name is Sam. His name is Sam. Um, is it T.Y.W. Man? He won. I put on my page today. He won. So the question was, how old was I when I first met my wife? And so he got which the answer was 5 years old, and he got it. So I cashed out. He sent me the cash out, and I sent him some money for lunch. And so this is my third week doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and we had three winners, right? We had three
Well,
winners.
you gonna win
Yeah.
if you get down anyway, right?
Yeah, the person get me out and get down, same win. So this is my third week, and we had a big turnout today, and I appreciate everybody following. So continue to follow.
We gonna keep doing things of that nature.
Yeah, more definitely.
We're gonna keep right
We
and look.
blessing. We blessing.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
ain't number tithes and blessings. We doing all
Tithes and blessings. Let me see. We got some comments. Ooh, okay. We got paragraph. So look, let me read them down. Munchy Claw, my boy. He said, I think that role shit started by marriage that was built on shit other than love. Hold on, let me move it back up. I got people coming. He said, other than love from both ways. People started trying to make rules to say, people come in, rules to say, let me see one minute. The give, to say the give and take, damn, people come in, take was gonna be fair. If two people love each other and put each other first, roles would never be necessary. I mean, never. It should never be roles, right?
I mean, no. You. It's your relationship.
Yeah.
If y'all want to role play,
See, you just said play. If you want to
see,
roll,
we can role play, and we can do what we want to do. But giving anybody a parameter where they can operate is putting people in a corral. And when you put people in a corral, you hinder them from growth. And when you hinder them from growth, and you're in a partnership, you hinder you all from growth.
mm,
Period.
period. So Ollie and Robinson said some people mature faster than the others, in which they do normally be the women mature a little faster than the men, but
I
I
mean, the thing, maturity. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason women mature faster. You know, because they have to have children. Or the children might come into their life at any time. So they have to be on their point, and I understand that. To me, that's what my opinion is about it. But at the same time, if we humble ourselves in our immaturity to listen to a more mature voice when we fall in love with these individuals,
mm-hmm.
because I'm now. Believe me, I wasn't one to do it. I didn't do it. But Lindell, he did it. Okay, he listened because he was immature and she was more mature. So he had to listen. Now I didn't do it. So I'm just saying it can be done, and I'm witnessing that
I
it
was
can
a
be done. But
visionary and a prophet.
I'm different now. But at that time I was
I was a visionary and a prophet.
yeah.
So Kids Garfield said, I was attacked because I said it's shared responsibility, but if I would have said I want a man to pay all the bills, I would have been called a gold digger.
No, no, I don't think so. I think that as a man, as me being a man, I would want to pay all the bills. Also, you wouldn't have to ask me to pay the bill. But if I can't pay the bill, if it's not that type of party, I don't need to be put down because of that. It's not a prerequisite that I do it. it's a desire for me to do it. That's the difference for
So
me.
this what I never understood. I mean, everybody do different. Everybody run a relationship different.
Exactly.
I never understood if two people making money, why the money don't become as one and we just pay the bills. I mean, I never understood this.
I mean,
Like
you got.
your money, my money, my money. I mean, it's
I mean, in my,
and you're in a relationship, right? You married and you become one, but the money don't become one. I never understood this.
I mean, the money is always one in a true relationship. But what I'm saying is that as me, as the type of man I am, I would love for you to have your money. Just do what you want to do with it. I mean, cause I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, when it comes to paying bills, so let's get the bills out of the way first.
Pay them.
So okay, so once we get the bills out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
what's left?
We
We
split.
split it. It's
I mean,
whatever.
I
But
mean,
bills gonna come every month.
Bills priority.
Yeah.
my thing is,
Like,
of
let's
course,
pay them.
pay the bill. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're capable, if I was capable
All right.
of paying everything, I would do that. It's no big deal to me.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that.
And
But
that anything that we have in the household is ours as a household. But if you're making something or she's making something, that's hers. I ain't
so,
tripping with
so
it.
what I'm saying, you just said
You'll be
if
out.
I'm able to pay it. So what happens if I'm not able to pay it?
Then we work together to pay them together.
So why not work together from the get go? And we ain't even got to worry about this ever happening. So we got two incomes. We put all the money in the pot as a whole. Whatever you make, whatever she make, income one. We total up totality of the bills. This is how we bill 3,000. Baby, we got 4,000. Pay all the bills and what's left is 1,000. Baby, you get 500 and I get 500. That's simple math to me.
Yeah.
That's simple.
And that's a great idea. But I'm talking
But
about
I'm just
if I have the abundance and overflow
yeah. If
that
you
I'm
got
looking
to
for,
pay everything, I get it. So
that's
what
the only
happens?
way I'm looking at it like that.
You can't look at it like that because it's not always gonna be like that.
Listen, what I'm saying, bro.
Okay,
I mean, for me,
I get it. I get it.
now
I get it.
you do what you want to do. But for
get
me,
it.
and y'all work to do that, and that's beautiful. But for me, I would love my woman to have and do what she want to do, and I take care of what I take care of. I don't need all, you know what I'm saying? I don't trip like that. That's just
Okay.
me, though.
We got comments. We're gonna come back to that.
I mean,
Because
but that you can't tell come back to what I like. I'm not saying that you can.
we
You
coming.
do what you want to do.
We gonna come back to
Listen,
that.
it's me, man. I'm just out here, don't say it. I ain't
We gonna
tripping
come
on it.
back.
But
Alright.
this my woman now.
Yeah, I get
This
it.
ain't a
Look.
girlfriend. This my woman.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I get
treat
it.
my
All
woman
right.
like that. My queen, man.
So look, we're gonna move on to the next.
Damn.
Yeah.
They gonna tell about my guy.
Alright, so Slick said, "Can I play lunch on Wednesday?" You definitely can play lunch on Wednesday, but look, I'm gonna exclude you from some of the stuff because some things you might know about me from the past, and you can't win like that, Slick. So okay, Kids Garfield said there are roles, but not when it comes to duties in the house. It should never be a role. I mean, a house. Look, the house is not yours. The house is not his. The house is y'all. So it never should be a role in the house. If something dirty, I don't care who clean it up. If something need to be done, I don't care who do it. Man or woman, I don't care. It's no role.
I'm not gonna ask her to take out the garbage. You feel me?
Nah, look.
It's certain
Okay,
things that.
let me ask you this. I get that. Look, I take out the garbage all the time, but if I'm not at the house that day, who gonna take the garbage out?
You gonna take it out before you leave.
No, I'm just saying. What if
But
you not? No,
I'm gonna take it out before I leave.
Before you
I put
move,
it like that.
before you leave, all right, you might be going a day or two before. Say garbage on Thursday, you out of town on Tuesday. Garbage got to put out on Thursday. Who gonna put it out? And you not back in town. Who gonna put it out?
She don't have to put it out.
Oh, it's no rule then. That's all I'm saying. It's what
It's garbage needs
what
to be
you
taken
can't
out.
do, I would do it. Vice versa. Whatever the woman look, my wife look. We just
If I'm at the house.
no. You're not at the house.
No. Well, let me start at the house first.
Okay. You at
Let
the
me
house.
let
Okay.
me let me do my thing at the house.
He at
That's
the house.
you want to let me tell you
He
at the
finna
house.
he
At
finna
the
pay
house.
he finna
And
pay
I'm
full
at the
price.
house and I have certain things that I do at the house that I like to do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, this is my role. We have come into a understanding that Tim like to do this, Tyra like to do that. We
Okay.
have come to the understanding we move like that.
Okay.
These are my roles that we have come to that particular comfortability with.
I got you.
Mhm.
I'm
Okay?
with you. I'm with you all the way.
Now if I leave this role before I go anywhere, I make sure this done, this done, this done, this
You
done.
want to do
Wait, let
you
me
want
got
to do
you gonna
this.
let me tell mine or you
Finish.
gonna tell
Let
mine
him
for me?
finish.
You
Which
right.
one you gonna do?
You right.
You gonna let me tell me or you gonna tell me?
Handle your business.
My goodness. So now if the garbage go out on Friday and I know I'm leaving Tuesday, guess what? I done took all the garbage I needed, everything in there. And I know
A dog
that
will attack it.
excuse me. I can't even get my go ahead, tell me what I'm gonna do.
I'm just telling you, bro.
Tell me what I'm gonna do.
If you take that trash out
Tell
on
me,
Tuesday,
tell me.
and that trash I got to be out on Friday,
Tell me
that
what
trash is raggedy on Friday morning.
see the difference is
It's the neighborhood. Right.
thank you. Let's stop it right there.
It's the
Look,
neighborhood.
you're my neighborhood. You better not take no trash on Tuesday and Friday. The chicken's gonna eat it. The cat gonna eat it. The dog gonna eat it.
Listen.
And the trash man not gonna dump all of it in our neighborhood.
See that's what we missing it. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm
I'm with
saying?
you. I'm with you.
I'm just saying, cause I'm a prepare.
Seriously.
I think ahead.
Seriously, when it comes to being in a relationship, it's really no roles.
Nah,
It's just really
nah,
not.
it's not. Not
Because
to
we
me.
become one.
Not to me.
Right.
Not to me because you and I,
Yeah.
and me and my wife become one. So in becoming that one,
Mm-hmm.
we do whatever need to be done. to be
Whatever
that one.
need to be done. I don't
mean,
care.
just be honest
If
with
you
you.
gotta wash dishes, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna wash goddamn dishes.
If you gotta cook, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna cook.
Okay, it's no
Because
rules.
see, one thing about this that we don't know what's gonna happen, but the way you love this person is the way you love this person, and that love transcend all roles, genders, and everything else. Because I'm gonna love you how I love you. So, all that other bullshit they
Yeah.
talking, I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what the folks say.
Yeah, what they want to
But
see
when
in
you
you.
love that motherfucking person, who
You gonna
cares
do
what you
whatever.
got? I mean, that's just it.
Yeah.
It's that. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen.
So we got some comments.
Shit.
So kids is on it. So I got a couple from kids. Kids, you is feeling it. So look, I want to. All right. So kids said, there are roles, but not when it comes to duties in the house. In the house, you're right. Look, I just don't believe in roles. So it's no roles to me. That's just for me. When it comes to duties in the house, it's definitely no do. Cause I'm gonna clean up with my wife. I'm gonna clean up without my wife. I'm gonna wash clothes without my wife. I'm gonna wash clothes with my wife. Because at the end of the day, guess who got to? We have kids. People, it got to be done regardless.
It's roles if you want roles. Kids, if you feel like you need roles, handle it. Ain't nothing wrong. You are right in anything you decide to do because those are your relationships.
Look, so kids said there should be four accounts. One account together for bills, one savings account together, and then your own. Look, and that's a perfect world. That is that. I wanted but that's to have account just all bills, right? One account for savings.
That's a goal. That's a
That's
goal.
a goal. And that's a
Let's
good
say it
goal.
like this. Let's say it like this. That setup you have is
Beautiful.
beautiful,
It's beautiful.
and that's a goal we should keep in mind as we start growing in our relationships and get it to there. And let's get it there. And that makes plenty of sense because you know even me want to be cavalier as I am, what I'm talking about. The thing is, it's good to have a bill thing and y'all put in together, and then y'all move together, so you all can have the things you need, whether you together or not. So,
Kids, what's so beautiful about that? I actually did that. Like we actually want to set up all these accounts, right? I got an account. Me and my wife got an account at one bank together. We got another account. Her separate. another count, me separate, and then we got another count where we just do separate. So I look, what you talking about? I already did it, and I think that's a goal. That should be done.
Yeah, so look at let people
Yeah.
look at it and see what they think.
Yeah.
Think about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It might work for you, might
Yeah.
not. You know what I'm saying?
But there's a
But
process. It don't just
it's
happen.
something to look at.
Yeah, it just don't happen. There's a process. That took years.
So
So my wife got her own bank account. I got my own bank account. We got bills account and two accounts.
try me. Don't look
All
at
that,
this.
right? Yeah, she was okay. So kids got another. She said, when I say roles, the man is the protector.
Oh yeah, ain't
Always.
no doubt. But
Always. If
but
you ain't got a
but
protector, get rid of
listen,
him.
but at the same time, goddamn, you see me fall, goddamn, get on that nigga back.
Hey,
I
look.
come back and get on that nigga back.
Hey, look. I,
Tyra
look.
said your relationship, your business.
Who said
Exactly.
that?
Tyra, Tim's wife.
You better know it.
Your relationship, your
Look,
business.
so look, if your man is getting beat up, you better help him. That's your role. If your man is getting jumped on and beat up, join in and get beat up too.
No, don't get.
What
Hey,
makes say before gonna get beat up?
come.
A woman
But
come in and change everything.
A woman come in and scream and get knocked out. Fuck.
Nigga, please, a woman coming in and knocking your ass out.
I hear you, baby. But anyway, hey Samantha, I'm late again. Hello. Look, you're not late.
You on time.
You on
Anytime
time.
you
You
in
in
here.
here.
Hey, guess what, y'all? Guess everybody stop right here. Go to YouTube
What? Tell me.
and subscribe. I mean,
To
tap
T.O.G.
just
and
tap the
Gorillas podcast.
tap the button.
Go to YouTube. I'm telling y'all.
I
Look,
mean-
if you're
I mean-
not following us, this shit is a beautiful thing.
Hey, it's more than beautiful. It's
Look.
translucent.
This is my brother-in-law.
What is it?
Translucent.
Okay.
It'll trans your lens to think something
This
else.
dude here spectacular. Look, this dude is spectacular with these words.
Not too many
Look,
information.
y'all don't understand.
Other people
Look.
say when they know about it,
Look.
people talk like, okay,
Look.
it's on that nigga.
Look, this dude is
We ready to
spectacular.
go.
This dude is spectacular with these words. He just told y'all, look, it's a beautiful thing, right?
Ain't no doubt. Hey, we gonna move this thing forward. But look, we gonna always have fun, man. This is real talk with a serious hint,
Live in person.
but with a loving tone.
Mhm.
I mean, we love y'all. We love ourselves, so
Wanna
we
see
have
y'all
to love
grow.
y'all. We want to see ourselves grow.
Yeah.
So as a community, we grow together, and as we grow together, we know together. Then we build together. We have together. Think about what I'm saying.
You said the magic word. Speaking of community, I was not pleased today. So I'm gonna tell you why. So we're talking about community talk. We're gonna talk
community
about
talk. We here.
Alright, so look, we're talking about the community, man. And I'm just telling you, it doesn't make sense where our neighborhoods are full of trash on the roads in our neighborhoods. You don't get that other communities. I work for the city of Irondale back when I was 18, 19. I know you have a thing called a boom truck. And it's supposed to go out on Wednesdays to clean up the neighborhood. Come pick up stuff on the side of the road. Well, shit been sitting on our side of the road for a couple months.
Couple of months.
For a
What?
couple months. And this don't happen in other communities, other neighborhoods. But in our neighborhoods, this happening. So I'm just saying, why it's not like our neighborhood shouldn't look like the landfill. Well,
Who's your city council?
girl, I don't know.
See that's the thing. You got
You
to
don't
find
know.
out who your city councilman is. You have to get involved. If you do not get involved, you don't get
This what
results.
happens.
These are things that we as communities
Look, he ready to jerk that
want to
ass.
complain about. We want to complain.
Squeaky wheel gets the old.
We want to complain, but we don't want to go out and complain to the people that we need to be
That we got
complaining
the
to.
power to do something.
Look, I can know who the city council. These dudes swoop in and get our damn votes and don't do shit in our community.
I mean, no, that's not true. The thing is, if we don't go out and vote and get involved, we don't hold them accountable to do the things in our community.
we voted, we just don't hold people accountable.
Exactly. And half us not voting because we don't think they're gonna be accountable. But if you vote, then they owe. Listen, if I give you my vote,
You owe me.
you owe me.
Exactly, I'm with you.
So I'm sitting up here saying, why is not we holding people accountable for the vote And then if you really want to have, if you have problems with what's going on in the community, go and vote and hold the people accountable that you voted for.
Yo, we not holding accountable. We voted. We'll get there and vote for whoever, especially when we see us in the front row. We gonna vote. So I'm saying we just not holding people accountable. Like we gotta put something on the table. Like if we vote for you and you win, right? We want something in return. And I'm talking about for our community, cause everybody else getting theirs. I don't, look, everybody else getting whatever they're asking for, but we not.
But see, at the same time, this the words you use and think about it.
Okay.
Your community.
Yeah.
At the same time, you fighting talking about your community. Your community have to keep itself up at its own pace at the same time.
Man, I
You
should
can't
have
always
a
depend on these people to do this and that. You can complain to them about it, but you have community neighborhood organizations. You have neighborhood community meetings.
I should love like a landfill.
Well, that need to change. Well, who is your neighborhood president? See, this is the things that got to go on, and you got to get involved with it. Once you get involved with
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris,
Yeah.
that's the vice president. Ain't
Is that you? That's who you said?
Shit.
Stop it, dude.
Worldwide,
No,
nigga,
you
big
don't
ass.
speak facts and figures.
No, I'm just saying, nigga.
In our communities, we have to learn the
Yeah, man.
political outset
Kamala
of what's
Harris.
going on
No.
and how
Man,
community
look
works.
here. Our shit been garbage all my life. I'm 48. Fuck that.
But it get better.
Ain't got better. In 40 years, you don't see better. How it get better?
Cause you there,
You make it better.
you there, you there,
No,
P there,
I'm not.
me there. I
You
mean,
know-
you there.
Look.
So you there? Wait a minute now. You there, right?
So when I run,
You there? So are you trying to? Are you moving to make it better? Or are you complaining? That's all I'm asking.
I'm a complain.
Are you moving to make it better? Or are you complaining?
I'm a complainer.
So complaining don't get nothing done.
Look, so I'm not that dude to go clear the community, right? That's not my style. And that's just like that's not my. I don't do that, right? I get a headache in the sun. I got sinus problems.
So
All
you
this.
don't, you can't go into an air conditioned building and talk to the people who.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay,
I'm
so
good at that shit.
okay, so I mean, it's plenty of different.
No, I'm talking about
avenues and
outside
angles.
shit.
If you can't do outside, there's plenty of angles you can do inside.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
It's-
man, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on.
I mean, it sound like you got now. I mean, it sound like you just talking shit now. You ain't
I mean, I walk in my neighborhood every day.
walking ain't.
I got
what
got
are you
shit
doing
eaters.
to make a difference?
Like me, I'm the difference. Like
Okay, what about you makes you the difference?
my name.
Okay, what about your name make you the difference?
Lindale is like
Oh my
this
goodness.
shit is like man, everybody
Fairy
understand.
tale.
Man, look, I walk.
May
I
come
look.
true.
I show y'all when I go walking. I done
Like
film
you
these shit eaters,
happen to
tear up the
you.
trash. It ain't just the dog.
No,
It's
man,
it's the
stop
cat,
that, man.
It's the
Stop,
rooster.
man.
I
Come
showed
on, man.
it.
What you
I-
doing? What you doing to move? Okay.
No, I'm telling you. Like, look, even on our roads, the roads are tore up, and they get the money to fix these roads. They give money to the city council to fix our roads. Our roads,
Who they gave it to?
shit, the city council,
Who is your city councilman that got the money?
all of them.
I mean, what district are you in?
No, I'm in the city council, Birmingham City.
What district?
So with the mayor whipping
all I'm
and the
saying
rest
is,
of
if
all
you
on
don't
down.
understand politics,
No.
get to understand politics.
I ain't
And
got to
then-
understand. If they give you $1 billion to fix these roads, or
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Then you used to work for Coca-Cola.
I did.
Okay, when you went to Coca-Cola, they had a system that was going on within Coca-Cola to show you how to do
They,
your job.
they told
Wait,
us
now
Chinese.
wait. Did they have a system in place for you to start working in their job?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so when you got into that system, you learned that system, you did what?
I worked in a system.
And then you did what?
Got out their system.
No, you changed the culture of their system. The things that was taking them all day to do, it was taking you how long?
It took me short hours.
because you went into that system, saw what they were doing, found the flaws, and you changed the game, right?
Well, you know I'm a G.
Wait a minute now. Just listen to what I'm saying. So you tell me once you learn how the political standpoint or the political climate is and these things, you can't go in there, change the game, and get something done better. That's all I'm saying, bro.
You know what? Lindell for mayor.
I don't care what you run for.
Fuck it. Vote for me, damn it. I'm gonna change the world. Shit. Okay, we got comments. Munchie said workers ain't cared either. I was headed to work and saw 3 bags fall off the truck in Inslee. I told I told Buddy on the back of the truck, and they kept. But don't give a fuck. I feel, they don't give a fuck. So Lisa Bryan said, "What is your neighborhood, Roebuck?" Look, Lisa Bryan, Lawson Road is the worst road in history.
Oh my goodness.
You go down Lawson Road and get 79, you'll tear your axle up. Like real talk. Like people don't understand. We out here riding, we dodging potholes.
Yeah.
Like we playing
Dodgeball.
like dodgeball, real talk. In our neighborhoods and communities, you dodging potholes like it's dodgeball. If you don't, shit your truck, your car. I hit some bumps, I be like, damn, I'm in the Suburban. Boom! I be like, damn, baby, so I can imagine what a car doing. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker tearing their axles, they front end alignment, they busting tires. But they giving money to fix these roads now. But when I ride in Vestavia, Hoover, and all this, guess what they do?
I mean, but
that
goes all the way back to city councilmen making the right complaints.
Lisa Bryant, tag them, please. She said I tag them. Oh yeah. They got some over there. No question. On Instagram, they got some stuff. See what they say on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, I know we walked today, and I know you.
You badly hurt.
Look at we walked today. Look, day number 10. She's struggling. I'm still going.
But look, people, learn how the legislation works.
Well, I mean,
learn that. If you want to make change in the system that's set up, you have to learn how the system is set up to make change. Okay, so we have to learn that. I know it seemed like we shouldn't go through it. I understand it. I feel the same way. But until we learn how to make the changes within the system that we're dealing with, we ain't gonna make the changes we need to make. And we can do it because we have the power.
Oh yeah, we got a couple comments on Instagram. We got a couple comments on Instagram. I don't know what this is, but they said, "Don't ignore my comment."
We're not trying to ignore you.
Said Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim need to cut his hair.
Who is that saying you need to cut your hair?
Mom 3. Gotta be Amber.
Oh man. And then they was like, gotta be.
She said don't ignore my comment. Amber. You know, he growing them locks. He on them locks.
Say we on the boss, baby. Don't hate.
Yeah, look.
Why I need to cut my hair?
That nigga, hey, long hair don't count.
I mean,
but look here. We finna get ready to get out of here. We got a look. Before we go, right? Before we go, check it out.
Shout him out.
Yeah.
Hey, we got appointments only now.
Yeah. Tell them about
lawn
care.
Got to the point. Jingle lawn care.
No.
Okay, we can only do appointments now. We done got to the point where, listen, man, I appreciate all that. Y'all been great. Everybody's been great. Let me get everything together. So we doing by appointment. So when you call me, you know, I'm gonna have to give you an appointment. Okay. Within 2 weeks, though, I'm pushing it like that. We're gonna do it within 2 weeks when you call me.
Tell them the number, bro.
205-639-3224.
Look.
Jenga's help me help you.
Look, if your yard, we need 200 a bill.
So silly.
Man, listen, man.
Let's shut this down.
Hey, let's go. Listen,
Like real talk. Don't come here trying to
listen.
negotiate and under the undercover.
Listen. Nah, seriously though. Listen, we estimated y'all. We do what we had to do.
No, they will fuck you
All
over,
right.
dog. You know what to lose. It's hot out.
Listen,
Hey,
man. Listen.
what's the song? It's hot out here
8
for a
o'clock.
pill.
8.
We finna get out of here, man. Look, Jingle Lawn Care, man.
Yeah, do that,
Holler
man.
at my brother-in-law. If you need your grass cut,
Now we do pressure washing and car washing also. So you know what
okay.
I'm saying. We do it. I mean, it's a lot of things going on. And then
Oh.
if you looking for mentors for your youth, older guys, whatever, we do a mentor service also. So
Jingle
we
Lawn
just
Care.
really trying to help the community and heal the community. All right.
We're really trying to do that. It's hard out here for a pill.
Let me go. Um. Yeah,
Alright, y'all, sit
I
back.
need to show y'all. Look,
It's
if you
backwards.
if you haven't subscribed already to our YouTube channel,
Backwards.
if you haven't subscribed, go to T.O.G and Baroon's podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We go live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We appreciate everybody joining in tonight. We thank y'all. We love y'all. Every Wednesday night. If y'all don't know, this is my home. This T.O.G. Back in that. Was it 8 or 9?
number 9.
Okay. I was finna say back in 88. He made this. It's still relevant. Y'all need to listen to this. This is shit.
Hey man, y'all be cool, man.
We love y'all, man.